know, it's easy to think as you look throughout the community and you hear about all these other music schools and other music teachers, and to think that, you know, we're just all competing against each other, and, you know, we're struggling to get students, and, you know, to view each other just strictly as competition. And I suppose on a business level, there's a little bit of that, but, you know, really we need each other too, and I just can't overstate how important it is to network with each other. Just for your own ability to talk to somebody who understands your trade and knows what you go through, and to sharpen each other by sharing ideas. And I just think that you should look for those opportunities to meet the other teachers in your area, to network with them, to have shared experiences together. Maybe you form up groups and perform together, or go, you know, depending on your community. I know here in Tampa there are little conferences and get-togethers for the music teachers, even like Facebook groups where you can meet up and discuss and you know, just bounce ideas off of one another. And I think that's very healthy. And when you're just viewing the other teachers in the area as competition, you know, you're really limiting yourself. And, you know, you're going to get tired out eventually, and you need other people to keep you sharp and to give you fresh perspective and ideas in areas where you wouldn't have thought of on your own. What we do is a wonderful thing, and there's nothing more fulfilling than being able to pour yourself into another person and then see them respond, to see them get it, see the light bulb come on in their mind. And then through the years, when you have the opportunity to stay with a student for years, to look back and see where they've come from and know that you've had a direct impact, you've passed on what you're passionate about to another human being. That is an awesome experience. And so be encouraged. You know, I know that the week in, week out routine of music teaching can be very draining, and you can get to the point where you're just sort of in a rut and you feel like you're going through the motions and you lose your drive and your energy. And I would just say, you know, step back and realize that this is an incredible opportunity, and there's just so much fulfillment and excitement in passing on knowledge, and it's critical to the health of any society that there are people doing this, whether it's in the area of the arts or in any other area of emphasis. It's very important that there are people like us who are teaching and passing on skills and knowledge to the next generation. So keep at it. Don't wear out. Don't get tired. You know, do those things to revive your own personal creativity. Go to concerts. Go off to a week conference or a retreat. Network with other teachers. You know, like on this website, this is a great opportunity to meet other music teachers. You know, write your thoughts out in a blog or in a journal so that you're staying sharp. Sign up for an online class to just keep your skills fresh. Be a performer yourself. Go out and schedule gigs. You know, play for weddings, play for private functions, play in the mall. You know, just stay sharp, stay creative, stay passionate. It's a wonderful thing that we do, and so I would just encourage you to keep it up. Don't get discouraged. Don't get drained. And let me know if there's anything I can do to help you. I'd love to network with any of the teachers who might be watching this video. Of course, you have to know your skills. You have to be a talented musician and proficient at your craft. But when you have two individuals who are skilled musicians, what distinguishes one from the other? And I think it really comes down to your personal character and the emphasis that you place on really putting the student's needs before your own. That you're really interested in teaching and passing on the skill of music to another person. You know, of course, as a music teacher, it's important to run a profitable business. I mean, it has to make sense from a financial standpoint. But when that's all you think about, and that's really what's the motivating factor above all else, then the students pick up on that, and so do the families. And so it's important that you, first, I guess, that you just love teaching yourself, that you love music, you love teaching, you love people, and you love spending time just passing on what you've learned to the next generation. whether that be a young child or whether that be an adult. And so I love doing that. And so I think that I hear that all the time, that when people come to me from another teacher, typically I hear things about how that teacher, they were really good as a musician themselves, but they just didn't connect. They didn't have the ability to build a relationship with their students and with the families. And so I think that is of utmost importance, and I do my best at that, and I think it probably is really what sets my studio apart from many others in the area. I perform frequently here in the Tampa community, mostly at private events like weddings, corporate social events, banquets, receptions, that kind of thing. I perform a lot in the summer at weddings, and then a lot around Christmas time at Christmas events. And so my main instruments that I perform on, I'll pre-record tracks on my digital keyboard, and then play live on my saxophone. And I love doing that. It gives me, just sort of an outlet to stay sharp as a performer and to meet lots of people. I love music. It's been a part of my life forever, and I look for any opportunity just to stay sharp as a musician and to be active in the community, doing what I love to do, whether that's teaching music, performing music, talking about music like I'm doing right now, writing about music on our blog, on other people's blogs. So it's just what I love to do. And I think if you can find a job where you do what you love, there's something special about that. Not everybody has that opportunity, but I'm thankful that I do.